All right, today we're diving into a platform that's making some huge promises in the world of AI video. It's called Skyreels AI. And the big question is, could this really be your personal all-in-one film studio? Let's dig in and find out.
Okay, just picture this for a second. You've got an idea. Maybe it's just a sentence. Maybe it's a full-blown script or heck, even a novel. Now, what if one single tool could take that idea and handle, well, everything else? We're talking the script, the characters, the storyboards, the actual video, the editing, the music, all of it. That's the super ambitious future that Skyreels is trying to build.
So, what exactly is Skyreels AI? Well, at its core, it's an integrated platform that's trying to solve a major headache for creators. You know the one, jumping between a dozen different apps and tools just to get something made. The whole point here is to keep you in one single creative bubble, from that first spark of an idea all the way to the final cinematic video.
Okay, so they throw around this term all-in-one, but what does that actually mean in practice? Let's pull back the curtain and see the massive toolkit they've packed into this thing.
And this is way more than just a simple video generator. It's like having a script writer, a storyboard artist, a voice actor, a sound designer, and an editor all bundled together. Plus, and this is wild, it even lets you train your own custom models. But we'll get to that in a bit. We're really talking about a complete creative pipeline here, all in one spot.
All right, let's start with the foundation, the very core of the platform, actually creating video from scratch. So how do your ideas first turn into moving images?
Skyreels gives you three main ways to do this. First, you've got your classic text prompt. You just describe what you want. Second, you can take a still image and bring it to life with animation. And third, and this one is really powerful, you can use multiple reference images to build out these super complex scenes with characters and objects actually interacting.
In each of these methods, it has its own superpower. Text to video, that's your go-to for maximum creative freedom when you're just starting with a blank slate. Image to video can be a massive time saver, especially with its bulk generation feature. And reference to video, that's your secret weapon for those really tricky shots where you need pinpoint control over specific characters and objects.
Now here is something that really makes Skyreels stand out. You know how most AI video tools cap you at, 5 or 8 second clips? It's kind of frustrating. Well, VIP users on this platform can generate clips up to 30 seconds long in 4K. That is an absolute game changer for building actual narrative scenes without having to deal with constant jarring jump cuts.
But look, just generating the clips, that's only step one. To really live up to that all-in-one studio promise, you need a whole suite of post-production tools. So let's see what else Skyreels has in its toolbox.
And this is where you can really start to polish your creations. You can actually extend your videos, adding more footage. You can slap on some stunning visual effects. You can bring your characters to life with AI lip sync. You can even generate custom music and sound effects from scratch. And the best part? It's all connected through a built-in editor, which means you never, ever have to leave the platform.
And you might think an editor with all this power would be complicated, but according to the folks at the Creative AI show, it's actually not intimidating at all. They say it's designed to be simple and easy to use, even if you're not a pro editor. It's got all the standard stuff you'd expect to pull your whole project together.
Okay, now for what might just be the platform's most ambitious feature of all, the AI Drama Mode. This is where all those individual tools we just talked about, they all come together to create a full multi-scene story. What this feature does is take what would normally be a massive, overwhelming project and breaks it down into a manageable process. The AI basically becomes your film crew. It handles the script, it designs the characters, it creates the storyboards. Your job, it shifts. You're not the one doing all the grunt work anymore, you're the director, guiding the AI at every single step.
And the absolute key here, the magic word, is consistency. This whole feature is designed to keep the same characters, the same voices, and the same settings across an entire story, even if it spans multiple episodes. Anyone who's played with AI video knows that's a huge challenge, and this is Skyreels' attempt at solving it.
But what if the built-in styles and characters aren't quite what you're looking for? What if you want something truly unique? Well, this is where Skyreels hands the ultimate power back to you, the creator. We're talking about customization through model training.
And honestly, this is a true game changer. You can literally train the AI on your own videos to teach it a specific animation style, a signature camera move, or even a character that shows up again and again. You can even create your own custom video effects by training these things called LoRAs. Just think of them as tiny specialized AIs that you train to do one specific job really, really well. This gives you an insane amount of precise control over your film's unique look and feel.
And all of this, it brings us to what might be the most surprising fact about this entire platform, something pointed out by Bob Doyle Media. The powerful engine, the model behind all this AI video magic, it's actually open source.
Now, the implication of that is, well, it's profound, because while the Skyreels website is designed to be super user-friendly, it means that more advanced users can take that core model and run it on their own computers. This gives you the ultimate freedom and flexibility. It completely separates the technology from the platform itself. So where does that leave us? It leaves us with a final massive question. You've got platforms like Skyreels trying to cram an entire film studio's worth of tools into a simple web browser. And at the same time, the core tech behind it all is becoming open and accessible to everyone. So when the barriers to creating something amazing fall this dramatically, what kind of completely new, untold stories are we finally going to see?